Hello, Shannon from Roxord Financial Services. Just want to have a really brief chat about hardship. The, with the economy fluctuations and whatnot, hardship is a real thing and it's nothing to be ashamed of. So, a lot of people, how can I say, a lot of people think that it's detrimental and then they hide, put their head in the sand, don't approach their lender but if they're having financial trouble and then they will basically not answer any calls, and it really, really, it multiplies and on the depth of strife after that, and it will lead to a default on the credit file, which no one wants. Bank doesn't want it. You don't want it. So there's a thing called hardship. So every I guess NCCP institutions, so any mainstream home loan lender, I guess you'd say, will have to offer a hardship service, and that is where you and a lender, if you're having hard times, say you broke your leg or something like that, you haven't been able to work for such and such time, and it's real. This like people are ashamed of it or whatnot. No, you shouldn't be ashamed of it. You've got a loan that goes on for 30 years or whatnot, if not more, with some people with portfolios. Um, uh, stuff happens, and yeah, that's just ups and downs in life. So yeah, on the first one, said I'd injure myself. I just actually do want to mention, yeah, my backdrop here. I'm sick of the board. Well, I guess I'm sick of the boring stuff. Finance is as boring as it is anyway. So yeah, this is the other business: haul, cut, mining, and construction. Yeah, this is the one of the excavators digging out some tree stumps. Um, yeah, it's a pretty decent exercise. So with the hardship under this, I've got to try and explain this. So with the credit hardship laws, and the credit reporting laws, I guess you'd say, um, they it can't by law it really can't affect your credit score. However, on your payment history information or CCR or RHI, it does show that there is an arrangement in place that you're in a maybe a repayment holiday or whatever the arrangement would be, but you're not meeting the full repayment of the loan contract. So that is noted. However, lenders will still loan if everything's up to date and you had 6 months, let's say good behaviour, just to make things easy, um, uh, or good conduct. Good conduct's probably a bit better. So you had 6 months good conduct. Lenders will look at you again for another loan. But that we're talking about everything caught up, good to go for 6 months. Some 12 months, but most of them 6. So yeah, on the credit reporting on the repayment history, it does come up that you're in hardship. It will fall off the perch in good figure of speech in 12 months a lot of times. So that's something to consider because I'd rather people get into hardship, have an arrangement, talk to your bank, rather than what a lot of people do is stick their head in the sand, and next minute the hounds come, and then they lose homes and businesses, and it just and there's breakups that happen and all that post that, and I just believe that people well, it needs to be known that people need to negotiate with the bank. There's laws in there. There's laws protecting you. You're missing your payments, you're behind on the repayments. They're not sending the hound straight away. They can't do that. But if you stick your head in the sand, it upsets everybody. So have a chat to your broker, have a chat to your banker, say you're having dramas, that something's happened and whatnot, and the bank will work, or the lender will work with you in how to rectify this. And they could possibly, there's, I won't go into it, but there's many ways that they can look into this. And look, to be honest with you, they're pretty good about it. They're not going to go, "Hey mate, you've this is horrible, you're doomed," and this and that. No, it costs them money to do the recovery, and in regards to defaults, and when it escalates from there. But then it costs you as well what you've tried to build up over your lifetime as well. There's no point losing it. Have a chat to the lender, get negotiations on the table, um, and it protects you pretty well from formal defaults as well, with missed payments. So what we're trying to say, if there's trouble coming, or you can foresee trouble, look, get prepared, negotiate, and work your way through it. More than happy to have a chat. I'm not a major expert in I guess the hardship process, but I have had experience with customers in it and assisted them where there has been issues where I've helped them direct and blah blah blah. So there is a national debt helpline as well. 1-800 007 Good film that. So yeah, that's they'll reach out for you. As far as I understand, they're financial counselors as well. All right. Thank you very much for listening. Rock Solid Financial Services, Shannon Harding. Yep, tapping out. Thank you. See ya.